get the Challenger?
No.
Smoke over here?
Yeah. There was nothing over here.
Okay, we live.
We live.
Hey, Shalom. GMS, giving all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. We're back out again, another week, you know, just doing the work of the Most High, right? Like it says in Romans, right? This is just our reasonable work, right? This is our reasonable service, man. Every week when the brothers come out, we're just trying to do our part, man. Trying to wash our hands of the blood of all you people that are out there, so you can't be like, oh, well, the Most High. Just like you go into a courtroom, right? You get to have a say, but the Most High is gonna replay or recount what happened in your life, and he's gonna
good what you're doing,
and he's gonna be like, oh well, you had a chance to come onto this truth, but you did what? You fanned your hands, like it says in Proverbs 1, right? Get somebody get Proverbs 1 real quick.
Have a scripture?
Yeah, bring it out.
It's Romans 12:1. It says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice.
And that's all that we're doing out here, man, because we're nobodies. What you people are getting misconstrued is that you're busy judging us. You need to criticize the word. And then when you criticize the word, you're going to find out that what we have is the knowledge. We have the knowledge from the Most High, right? Because at the end of the day, has anybody been able to come up against the knowledge? No. You can character assassinate us all day. Why? Because we're not perfect. We're just in the flesh. Go ahead.
I beseech you, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh.
And that's why a lot of people fall out of the truth. Because you're too busy looking at men. Look at what's coming out of a man's mouth. That's how you judge a man. What comes out of his mouth, not his character. But in this society, if I was driving a Bentley or a Bugatti, oh, that's an important man. Let me go and kiss his ass. But you're not looking at the lowly man that's on the street corner giving you nothing but pure gold. Everything that's coming out of his mouth is pure gold. But because he's in bullshit clothes, so to speak,
Sackcloth.
he's in sackcloth, you're going to look at him and say, oh, get out of here. Go ahead.
I beseech you, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice.
Right?
Holy.
Because, hold on, because the sacrifice is that we brothers today, look at it, it's a beautiful day. It's a perfect day to go out with your kids. Perfect day to go out with your woman. It's a perfect day for someone to come up and say, hey, fuck you guys, and kill us. So we're sacrificing our time, and we're also sacrificing our bodies, because we could be arrested, we could die. There's a lot of things that can happen to us being outside, man. Go ahead.
By the mercies of Yahweh, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service.
Yeah, that's it. This is just our reasonable service, meaning that we could always do more. Being out here, this truth, for anyone who finds it difficult to come out here, this is just your reasonable service. This is not going above and beyond. In some countries, you have to join the army. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You have to present yourself to the army for maybe a year, 2 years. I don't know what the time limit is. Well, that's your service, being a man from the tribe of Judah, Benjamin, Levi, all the way down to Issachar. That's just your reasonable service, right? That was it.
And be not conformed to this world it says, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh.
Yeah, that's right. And that takes time. This truth is a journey. When Paul likens it, right, he always likens it to a race. But it takes time. Not every brother is going to be on the same level. Certain brothers are going to be a little farther than some brothers. But that's okay. That was it. Yeah, exactly.
Look at Proverbs 1:20, and it reads, wisdom cry without.
No, go down to the part. I want you to go straight to the point where it says they laughed.
Oh.
A little bit up. Yeah. Yeah, 22.
Yeah, no. I was
Proverbs 1 and 22.
Yeah.
And it reads, how long you simple ones will you lose simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scornings, and fools hate knowledge.
And that's not our fault, right? That's a spirit of slumber that the Most High put on you. If somebody goes to Romans, it's going to let you know that the Most High sent the angel to block you from receiving the truth, right? And if you go to if you also go to Matthew 13 and 9, somebody get Matthew 13 and 9 real quick. But keep going.
Verse 23.
Yeah.
Turn you out by reproof.
See, you're supposed to turn at the Most High's reproof, but you're busy looking at us, so you're not turning at our reproof because you think we're out here giving you authority according to our words. No, that's why we say Yabashim Yashai Barakatah Shalom. Shalom. Yabashim Yashai. Yabashim Yashai Barakatah Shalom. Yabashim Yashai Barakatah Shalom. Yeah, they think we're doing this in our authority. We don't come in our authority. We come in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That's the authority that we come in. We're just ambassadors, right? We're just ministers. Go ahead.
Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make you know my words unto you.
And because we're in 2022, the Most High is doing that through the way of the internet, but he's also doing that through the way of men. So he's giving you a little bit of the ancient ways, and he brought it into the new days as well. Because the ancient days was men on the highways and the byways. Shalom. Yabashim Yashai Barakatah Shalom. Yabashim Yashai Barakatah Shalom. Right, go ahead.
Travel far and wide too.
Yeah, say that louder.
Yeah, the prophets had to travel far and wide. They had to take ships, you know, go to different places, risking their lives. And now we don't have to do that in that sense. We still have to come out in the byways in our jurisdiction wherever we dwell. But the Most High made it reasonable, like the brother had said earlier, man. It's a reasonable service, you know. You don't have to, like I said, you don't have to worry about shipwreck and all these things, man.
Sure.
Right? Verse 24, because I have called and you refuse, I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded.
Exactly, and that has nothing to do with us. But that goes into the washing of our hands. The washing of your hands is actually you saying these words, giving your brother warning, just like a lot of people did about the devil juice. We warned you people before the devil juice came. When the devil juice came, we warned you people, and you fanned your hand at us, and now you people are going through the repercussions of taking that juice. Go ahead.
Verse 25, but ye have said enough of my counsel, I will none of my reproof. Verse 26, I also will laugh at your calamity.
And that's what's going to happen. And how does the Most High laugh at your calamity? He laughs at your calamity by not coming to your aid. He doesn't come to your aid, man, because you're going to be bawling and begging and pleading, and you're going to be running from this, and you're going to be tripping. And when he sees all of that, he ain't going to come to your aid, man. He's not going to support you. He's not going to give a lending hand, so to speak, man. Go ahead.
I will mock when your fear comes.
He's gonna mock when your fear coming. Just like let's say somebody is trapped in a building, right? And they're literally about to escape, or somebody's about to rescue them. The Most High just makes the building collapse. He just mocked you. He thought he gave you a little bit of hope, and then he just took that hope away from you, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Verse 27, when you
and that's what's happening right now for you people that took the devil juice. Because you took the devil juice, things went back to normal, and look what's going on the news right now. All they're talking about is back to the devil juice again, man.
Verse 27,
you guys thought you were good.
When your fear cometh, and desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you. Verse 28, then shall they call upon me.
See, that's also one of the main points. Then they should call upon the Most High, but then it's gonna be too late. You gotta call upon the Most High when the time is right, man. That's why in Ecclesiastes 12 it says, when you're young, not when you're old, not when you're done with life, not when you're on your last breath and you no longer care. Now you're just doing it just to do it. Right? Go ahead.
But I will not answer. They should seek me early, but they should not find me.
Exactly. And for you brothers, who are on the highways and the byways, and for you brothers that are studying the truth, guess what you're doing? Even if the Most High has you going through hell, guess what? He's going to save you at the last, because you were calling him in your good times, you were calling him when you were going down, and you were calling him when you're underground. So at all points of your life, you're calling on him. So you're not in the state that they're in, because when these people are in their good times, they don't call on him. When they're falling down, they don't call on him. They only call on him when they're falling on the ground. Most High don't want that, man. Go ahead.
Verse 29, for that they hate knowledge, they did not choose the fear of the Lord Yahweh.
And to be honest, if you analyze these people that you give the truth to, and they don't come to the truth, they are people that are actually, who are not really knowledgeable. It's not even something real deep. Yes, spiritually, the Most High has blocked them from the truth. But on a carnal sense, these are just people that don't like knowledge. They don't like to research. Because it shouldn't be a deep thing to say that we are the Israelites, the true Hebrews. That's just knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. There's no such nationality as black. What's a black person? Where's black land? There's no such people. You damn retards. But if you did studying, then you would know that.
That's right.
All it takes is a little bit of research. But because you hate knowledge, you're not gonna get that knowledge. You're gonna be busy going back to what your oppressor told you. Your oppressor told you that you're Jamaican, you're black. Go ahead.
Verse 30, they will not of my counsel.
And that's one of the main points. You will none of his counsel. None of his counsel. The Most High says don't do this, you say that's what we're gonna do. You don't do none of his counsel. None. There's not one of his counsels that you people do. And even if you do his counsel, you do it wickedly. You'll get a tattoo that says only God can judge me. What the hell does that mean? You'll get a tattoo with a Bible scripture. So you're acknowledging that the words of the Bible are powerful, because there's certain scriptures that these niggas use as protection, but then they don't really and truly believe the word, right? Or they'll tell you, oh yeah, some parts of the Bible is true, some parts. Okay, all right, man.
They despise all my reproof.
Exactly, and that's the part that a hard-headed, which when you analyze Israel according to the scriptures, it describes us as what? As hard-headed, man. We are a hard-headed people. We don't like to listen and we don't like to conform, man. That's why it says our people shall be willing in the day of thy power, man. Because in the day of thy power, we're going to make our people submit. We're going to make our women submit, and we're going to make our children submit, man.
That's right.
Right now, you can't make these children submit. These children have extendos on their Glocks. They have guns that will kill everybody out here right now. The hell, you can't make them submit. How are you going to make them submit?
They have the power.
They have the power.
It's all
The hell?
power.
They'll end up beating you. You beat them, they're going to beat you. Go ahead.
Verse 31, therefore they should eat of the fruit of their own way.
And that's why the Most High just wants you to chill. You don't have to be forceful. The word is going to be forceful. These prophecies are going to be forceful. You don't have to be forceful with these niggas, man. Read that part again.
Verse 21, therefore should they eat of the fruit of their own way.
You see, that's what's going to happen. What they do is what they're going to eat, man. Right? Just like it says, for anyone that trouble these little ones, it will be better that a millstone was hang around their neck. Even if you offend a man of the Lord. Do you know what that means? Even if you come up and let's say there's 10 of us here and one person, and this person could be cool with us, and one of the brothers is offended by the spirit of that person, it would be better that a millstone was hanging around that person's neck just to offend a man of the Lord. That's dangerous, man. That's dangerous, just to offend that man. You didn't even do the man nothing, but just something about you offend that man's spirit. Good, that was it?
No, it's more. And be filled with their own devices. Read, for the turning away.
And that's why you're not supposed to mourn when calamity befalls our people.
That's right.
Look how much of our people died in South America by the hand of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, that they try to give the glory onto a hurricane named Fiona. But as soon as they pass a gay marriage bill, then here came the hurricane to slap them away. Are you going to mourn those people? Why would you do that? They were going against the law of the Most High. That was judgment from the Most High.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Verse 32. For the turning away of the simple should enslave them, and prosperity of fools to destroy them.
And what brothers are forgetting when we're like, oh, how come these niggas ain't waking up? Because there's 2/3 of them. Do you know how much people have to fan their hands? You know how much people have to offend us? Man, that's a lot of people, man. That's a lot of, that's 66.6%, I think, or whenever they break it down in percent. Go ahead.
Well,
That's a lot. That was it, right?
Psalms.
Yeah.
Psalm 69.
Hold on. The brother had what? Matthew 13 and 9. Hold on. Yeah.
It's the book of Matthew 13 verse 9. It says, who hath ears, let him hear. The disciple came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but unto them it is not given.
Exactly, because this truth is actually a special thing. When you first come into this truth and you found the honey is sweet to you, so you want to share it with everybody. But guess what? If everybody was able to get this knowledge, would it be special? No way. No way, no how. No way, no how. The reason why gold is so precious, or why they call it a precious metal, is because there's not a lot of it.
That's right.
Right? So the reason why this knowledge is
right.
so precious is because not everybody can get it. Go ahead.
Verse 12. For whosoever hath to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever hath not, from him shall be taken away, even that he hath.
Exactly. That's why when you see certain brothers abounding in the knowledge, it's because the Most High is dealing with them, right? And when you see certain people that are falling out the truth, it's like their knowledge is withering. It's like they're losing knowledge. But it also goes for people who are not in the truth. People who are not in the truth, they're just going to get dumber and dumber and dumber. That's why round 2 of the Squid Games, which is happening in this society, guess what people are going to do? People are going to follow their leaders again.
Right.
And you're going to be like, well, haven't you people learned? No, because these people are going to get dumber and dumber and dumber.
Yep.
They're not going to get more intelligent just because they saw what happened, and now we actually have evidence, and we have certain people out saying, yeah, this devil juice affected you people negatively. They don't give a damn because they're stupider. Because remember, the devil juice that they took before, it messed them up already in the mind. You don't think it made them more docile? You don't see that there's a weed shop on every single corner? Don't you know? Damn, man. Oh, no, I won't be able to find it right now. Probably because I watched it. MS-13 has a weed that they smoke that's more potent than cocaine. So a lot of you niggas are smoking shit that's more potent than cocaine, man. This weed nowadays that you guys are smoking, calling gas, I don't know what that is, man, but it's deadly, man.
That's right.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Verse 13 says, therefore speak I to them in parables, because they see not, and hearing, they hear not.
Hey, and that, you see how spiritual that is? That's what it was back in that time, in the time of the Lord. The Lord was on the earth at that time, and he spoke to people in parables. Now, even though we speak to people plainly, guess what? Our words are like parables, because they won't be able to get it, because that blockage is there, right? Even though we're speaking plainly, even when we're trying to, we're trying to do this and we're trying to do that and we're trying to make similarities and we're trying to speak in their language, they still don't get it. Go ahead.
Yep. It says, in hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which saith, by hearing ye shall hear and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see and shall not perceive.
Exactly. By hearing you shall hear and not understand, and by seeing you shall see. And that's, first of all, we've always been in that time, but brothers can see that right now going on right before their eyes, because no matter what we say, no matter what is presented to these people, they're not going to believe, man. Go ahead.
It says, verse 15, for this people's heart is waxed gross.
Their mind, see, that's their mind. Their mind is gross. Go ahead.
and their ears are dull of hearing.
Exactly. And their ears are dull of hearing. So to even speak to these people that are on the side, wasting your time, their mind is gross. There's something really messed up. No, go ahead. No, you're good.
Go ahead.
Yeah, there's something off with the mental, right? That's why this society pushes drugs on our people, because it's going to dumb them down even more. And the brothers always talk about the pineal gland being calcified, which is true, man, because that pineal gland opens up your mind to more spirituality. That's why us as brothers, we cut certain things out. That's why the scriptures tells you don't go to the house of slumber, right? Because when you're there, guess what? You're not really in your spiritual mind. You're really in your carnal mind. Go ahead.
God says, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed. Lest at any time they should see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should be converted, and I should heal them.
And the Most High doesn't even want to heal them. So how could you go around that and say, you know what, I'm going to try with this person? It won't work. Go ahead.
That's right. How blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear.
So who's the Most High blessing? Okay. Exactly. Go ahead.
Yeah. Verse 17. For verily,
That's why Revelations 1 verse 3 or 1 verse 5 says what it says. Go ahead.
For verily I say unto you that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear and have not heard them.
That's right. Because we're actually living through prophecy. That's why the scriptures is referred to as what? As living waters. Because we're actually living through these prophecies that were spoken of thousands and thousands of years ago. Go ahead. Was that it? If that's it, yeah, leave it alone. Yeah, go ahead.
Psalm 69 and verse 21. They gave me also gall of meat, and in thirst they gave me vinegar to drink. Right? So that, when the Lord was being persecuted, on the cross, like he was mocked by his own people, like by the 2/3, like back then. So these are the same 2/3 who was back in their reincarnation,
go ahead.
like who's going to be judged, man.
No, you can.
It says, let their table. It says, let their table become a snare, like before them, and that which should have been for their welfare, let it become a trap.
That's right.
Let their eyes be darkened,
That's right.
that they see not, and make their loins continually to shake. Right? And like that's what's going on. Right? Because the Most High has a vengeance, man, against those people back 1,000 years ago, man. So the Lord has a lot of he has a vengeance, right? And then the words for Psalm 69, verse 21.
Now go ahead.
Snare. Yeah, snare. It was it's the hawk, which means a bird trap, a trap, snare, bird trap, literally, of calamities, plot, source of agent, or an agent of calamity. So like like that's why our people getting shot in the streets every day. A whole bunch of.
Because the source of agents, meaning that the Most High can do it also through sending somebody. The Most High can send a hitman, man.
Yeah.
The Most High can hire people.
Yeah, a lot of spirits.
As death angels?
Yeah,
God.
spirits out there.
That's right.
Like a lot of calamities, whether people have cancer, like the Most High putting hits on people.
That's right.
And then it says, let their eyes be darkened, that they see not, and make their loins continue to shake. Pour out thy indignation upon them, and let their wrath. It says, pour out their indignation upon them, and let their wrath, anger take hold of them. It says, let their habitation become desolate, and let none dwell in their tents. And that's what happened, man. Like 70 AD, like when our people was on the scene over Jerusalem, Palestine, like our people had to flee, right? Which was in like Matthew 24, right? You know, where it basically goes into like the Lord, like when he was on the scene, you know, like he prophesied that, you know, like he prophesied the fall of Jerusalem. You know, like when you go to Matthew 24, right? Anyone that has a precept?
Yeah, this brother has that.
I was gonna go to Matthew 24, but anyone has a precept?
Come on. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 13 verse 17. It says, what fellowship hath the wolf with the lamb, so the sinner with the godly? What agreement is there between the hyena and the dog? And what peace between the rich and the poor?
Right, so right there it's showing you there's a clear separation between the righteous and the wicked, man. Okay, we can't walk together, all right, because we're not going to be in agreement, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Come. It says, as a wild ass is the lion's prey in the wilderness, so the rich eat up the poor. As the proud hate humility, so does the rich abhor the poor.
That's right, man. And the more you people get beat down, the more proud you get, man. And really that's going into you Israelites as well, man. Not understanding that you're under these curses, man. And America, all right, the whole world, the captivity is your, basically it's your prison sentence right now, man. And you need to reflect, okay? This is your time to reflect, but no, you boast yourself, all right? You think that you're somebody in this world, and you break the law trying to become somebody in this world, all right?
Come. It says, verse 21, a rich man it's like a rich man beginning to fall is held up of his friends, but a poor man being down is thrust away by his friends. When a rich man is fallen, he hath many helpers. He speaketh things not to be spoken, and yet men justify him.
That's right, man. You have a whole bunch of people that are wicked in society that have money, man. And the thing is with Jake looks up to that. He said, oh, I gotta be wicked to get money, so I'm gonna be wicked, right? Because being good is not good enough, or whatever. Taking the righteous route, it's boring, man. I'm not making it. I'm not getting no clout. You see what I'm saying?
I ain't getting no bitches.
I ain't getting no bitches. You feel me? So
Yeah, so they're going fuck the gold.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like Kanye West.
Fine.
He's basically exposing himself,
Right.
as to what they do, right?
That's right. Go ahead.
It says, the poor man slept.
No, you're good. You're good.
The poor man slept, and yet they rebuked him too. Yet he spake wisely, and could have no place.
Fine. So imagine them, they're cursing out the poor man, all right? And he's a righteous man. You see what I'm saying? But he's minding his business. They're still cursing him out, man. So they have a problem with him. Strong.
Isn't
We're not in the same court as us. They're talking that Bible stuff, man. I ain't trying to hear that. Go ahead.
Well, it says, verse 23, it says, when a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue, and look what he saith, they extol it to the clouds. But if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? And if he
Yeah, so there's a meme out there that says, would you rather dinner with Jay-Z or $500,000? All right, and they put that out for Jake to like debate about. You feel me? It's folly. Yeah, it's foolishness. But what wisdom can Jay-Z give you, man? Other than the wickedness of the dark arts, man, that he practices.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? You're better off taking the 500 grand. You see what I'm saying? But that's all folly at the end of the day. You see where Jake's mind is at, because this guy has $1 billion or whatever. His net worth is he's a billionaire or whatever. That he has wisdom, man. Nah, he sold out for that shit, man. And leading you people astray. Okay? Because his MO is selling cocaine or whatever, man. And that's how he became a rapper, and then he excelled his way up. Oh, he can make it, man. He can make it.
And it's the small hats who's behind it.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, like they're the agents of chaos.
That's right, man. Because
Amalek.
that's right. It's like going back to the movie of Trading Places. Like, it's nothing for these Edomites to make a Jake somebody in society, man. It's nothing. You see what I'm saying? But they sell that illusion that all Jakes are if you rap and all this shit, then you get $1 million deal, man. And the thing is with that's like winning the lottery, man. Not every Jake makes it in that sense. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
That's what I'm ask, like, that's why, you know, like, when you come to, when these people come against us, when you say, like, with the people, right? Like, when you say, like, with the Israelites, they come against us because we are poor. We have, like, these are, you know, these small hands, with the people, but nobody comes against them. You know, they're rich, they have money, so, you know, that's why nobody say, take it.
All right.
You know, when we say that with the people, nobody come against us. See?
Yeah.
That's why I said that when a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue, and look what he saith, extol it to the clouds. But if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? And if he stumble, they will have to overthrow him.
That's right. So even if we may slip up in our speech, be like, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. He's stupid or whatever. You feel me? But they don't understand the spirit, man. They don't understand that the Lord is actually dealing with men with speech impediments, man.
That's right.
Whatever disabilities that certain brothers have, man. You know? And it's Go ahead.
Yeah, Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, verse 28, it reads, for Yahweh loveth not by him that dwell in wisdom. In other words, the Heavenly Father ain't dealing with people third, ain't dealing with the rappers, ain't dealing with people in the entertainment industry. Yeah, that's right. You cannot give a little bit to Kanye West to go out and speak, whatever, you know, but he has no wisdom. Right? You have to learn from the beginning. You have to like wipe out his whatever he learned with Amalek. Right?
The eye salve.
Yeah.
He's a billionaire because of Amalek. He's a damn billionaire, but he's just an agent of chaos who's rousing up our people to go, you know, that basically, you know, that Kanye West is rousing up Jake, you know, to go fight against Esau, basically, which is good.
Yeah,
because you niggas are in slumber, so you guys have to get raising up, man, and go fight. Yeah, that's it.
Probably because, and that's gonna be the 2/3 that are gonna get risen up to go fight.
They have to
in the race riots. That's Jacob's trouble for you, man.
Verse 29, for she is more beautiful than the sun, and above all the order of the stars.
Nah, Jake would rather, you know, a blue face hunted, right? With a Edomite on it, man. He doesn't want wisdom. He doesn't desire after wisdom, man. You know? Go ahead.
It says, being compared with the light, she is found before. Verse 30, for after this cometh night, but vice should not prevail against wisdom. So that was supposed to be.
It's about Ecclesiastes 13 verse 24. It says, riches are good unto him that hath no sin, and poverty is evil in the mouth of the ungodly. The heart of a man changeth his countenance, whether it be for good or evil.
That's right, man. You know when you're beside, like, or you're near a wicked ass spirit, man. You see it all in the eyes. Because the brother just read that they make the eyes dark. You actually see the darkness in the eyes, though. It's twofold, spiritual, but then you see it physically as well, man. Because you're on these drugs, you're strung out, you're battling demons. My dad homie this, my dad homie that. So they're bugged out. You know, they're paranoid, looking over their shoulders. They don't know when their time coming, man. When they know they did wickedness, man. You know? Right?
Yeah. It says, and a merry, it's like whether it for good or evil, and a merry heart maketh a cheerful countenance. A cheerful countenance is a token of a heart that is prosperity, and the finding out of a parables is a wearisome labor of the mind.
That was it.
Isaiah 1:1. It says the vision of Isaiah, said the son of Amos, which he saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem in the days of Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz, and Hezekiah, king of Judah. Hear, O heaven, and give ear, O earth, for the Lord hath spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled, against me. The ox knoweth his owner, the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider.
That's right, man. People don't consider. consider that they're the people of the Lord, man. They don't understand. They don't ask questions, man. They don't ask, oh, why did the transatlantic slave trade happen to us? Why are we in this predicament? You see me? A thinking man will be asking these questions, man. Right? And that's the spirit of the elect. That's the spirit of the elect are in. Okay, when they first came into the truth, okay, they were they were searching, man.
It was a Matrix.
Yeah.
You know, like when you watch with what's his name? What's his name? Keanu Reeves. The Matrix. Like with the red pill and the blue pill. You know, and you know, like Neo, like he chose the red pill. You know, and like that's what we're living through. You know, as like you know, like as vocal members of the elect.
I remember he couldn't stop learning.
Yeah.
Remember he just kept going and going. As soon
Yeah.
as he got it, he was just like, yo. He's like, I know jiu-jitsu or something.
Yeah.
He just wanted to go more deeper.
That's right.
Yep. So it says, a sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They have gone backwards. And like that's what our people are in. You know, like when you know, like every day, you know, like I always watch the news, what's going on in like Jamaica and, you know, in America. There's a whole bunch of killings and murder and extortion, a whole bunch of shit, man. You know, like that's our people, man. You know, our people are, you know, like that's our people, man. You know, our people are gone backwards.
That's a regular day for them.
Yeah.
That's a regular day. That's their job.
Why should ye be stricken anymore? Ye will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick, and the heart faint. From the sole of the foot even unto the head. Right? And there is no soundness in it, but wounds, bruises, and putrefying sores. They have not been closed, neither bound up nor mollified with ointment. And that's what's going on, you know, especially right now in like with our, you know, like our like the black women of Judah, you know, like our women are getting plagued, you know, because they have like the whole lace front and all the what they call it, damn shampoo that pumps up your hair, all right, like, and they're getting all kinds of cancer. I think it's called it starts with a U, something cancer, you know, and it's affecting their like their vagina and their head, you know. So you know, there's a whole bunch of plagues, like, and that's Isaiah 3 and 15.
Ovarian?
Yeah,
Ovarian
that
cancer?
one. Yeah, the ovarian cancer. You know, and it's messing and like it's messing up their vagina and you know and causing cancer as a result. You know, because of all the damn hair products and all that shit. Because you know the black woman loves their like their beauty shit. You know. Yeah, anyone has a precept?
Got this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. This is Isaiah chapter 59, verse 1. It says, behold, the Lord Yahweh, his hand is not shortened, that it cannot save, neither his ear heavy, that it cannot hear. But your iniquities are separated between you and your power, and your sins have hid, and your sins